Me and the guys wanted to pop out to Skyrim and tell you about my latest idea. It is a corker, I'll tell you that much. So, what is? I think they think I fell over. Hey guys, what's this? Go get it! You're not full, are you, Stas? So the idea is, this could end in disaster. Top 10 sledge fails of 2021. You've got your first entry. I found this sledge, a child's sled at the bottom of the park. It was broken at the front, so it might not take me, but we're gonna see. And I'm gonna keep it all on camera. Okay, scratch that. Sled does not want to go. Yeah, it does not want to go. That sled is broken. That ain't going anywhere. Damn it. But gotta chill here for a bit, and that's fine. Okay, newsflash, it will go. I just gotta get my feet in, and someone's appeared at the bottom, so I'm probably just gonna let them walk. Why is it when there was no one here when it wasn't working, and now it's working, there's someone there? There was no one here when it wasn't working. But I think he was the guy that was here last time, so let's give it a go. Here we go. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, we're coming up to some grass. We've got friction. And gracefully wheel myself over. Here we go. Let's move. And we've gone over. Oh man. Okay, this one's the one, guys. Oh, no, it's not. Two. This one's the one. Here we go. And we are off. The child's broken sled.
The Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift.
Wow. I'm getting back on. That's it, we can make it to the bottom. And it's about, it incorporates fantastic. Whoop. Ice legs, Daisy Dukes, makes a man go. Whoop, whoop. Stars, you're gonna want to move. Come on, go. Come on. Come on. This is a bit more gentle. A bit more easy. I don't think we're getting much further. Sledging! Sledging! So here's one for you kids. Ooh. Slips straight away. Here's one for you kids. So, here's a little idea for you. It costs nothing. It requires very minimal effort. You don't have to make anything, you don't have to see anyone. In fact, the whole point is you're going to get as far away from people as physically possible. I mean, you know, somewhere like this, it'd be perfect. You can't even see people for the mist. So, grab your dogs if you've got them, but if you don't, grab your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your civil partner, whoever, it doesn't really matter. Or just your wonderful self.
Don't, stop it.
I've gone bright red.
Now, take your phone, only because if you're going somewhere remote, it's not really sensible to not take your phone. But you ain't gonna look at the phone. The phone is for emergencies only. And I don't mean an emergency Snapchat, kids. I mean emergency call if you end up somewhere, you know, out and about. So, get nice and wrapped up and go for a walk. But, and this is the clincher, guys, you're not going to build up the fact you're going for a walk. You're not going to expect anything. It could be 15 minutes, half an hour, an hour, an hour and a half, 2 hours. It's not about physical health, it's about mental health. And you're going to go out and just get someone like this, right? And just start making up a story in your head. Nothing to do with anything. I do not want to hear anyone coming back to me and saying, oh yeah, I went out and it was like the post-apocalypse and I was the last person on Earth. We're not doing anything depressing. You know what I'm thinking when I'm out here? It's corny, right? It's corny AF. But just bear with me. So I'm walking around and I'm thinking, what lives in the mist? The White Walkers out here, are they, you know? But yeah, forget about it all, because here's the spoiler, kids. Work and rent and insurance and all that crap, it'll be waiting for you when you get back home. So just sack it off for an hour. Do you know what I mean? Leave the world away for, just call it an hour, get yourselves out, and you have my permission. I am giving you permission. Take it or leave it, it's entirely up to you. No pressure, I'll be out here, but it doesn't mean you'd have to be either. You got this, kid. You got this.
So just try it from me, okay? I'm not telling you to do anything. This is not an instruction, it's not homework. It's just, you know, I mean, look, I'm going to be out here either way, so you know where to find me. What I want you to try and do is go out and make a story. Now, don't worry about it. It doesn't have to be a good story. It doesn't have to be an exciting story. It doesn't have to be something wild and crazy. Don't worry, I'm not going to check up on you and read it. But just imagine you're walking with a kid, or someone who you were just trying to take the mind off things. What would you talk about? Something I like to do is look at the stone walls that I find walking across, because can you imagine what it was like when those walls were built? Look, I'm not a big history boy, but the people that built those walls, that was their world they were marking out. You know, they wouldn't have gone outside of the village, so you can start there. Because don't forget, every great story and book and film, on some level, it's going to be traced back to the history of this world. So, give it a go. It could be about ancient explorers marking out the territory, it could be about an alien species seeing Earth for the first time, or it could just be about a couple of travellers going out for a walk. Because a thing I think about quite a lot is what it was like when you were a kid. Because when you were a kid, you didn't have to do any life things, right? Just think about it for a minute. You could just pretend to do all that. You know, maybe you play house and stuff, but like out in the playground and that, you weren't playing Mr. and Mrs. Mortgage, were you? You were having fun and making stories. So that's a good place to start. Think about the stories that you enjoyed when you were growing up and that you enjoy now. Even just thinking about them, your brain will start spiralling off. And don't for a second tell me that you can't tell a story. If we've got this far as a species of storytellers, I mean, bear in mind, after a certain point, half these people couldn't read or write. It was literally just spoken out loud. So they could do it. I believe in you as well.